Hi everyone, my name is Jyoti. In my group, I have Erika, Monse, and Adrian. Um, we are going to talk about perception. So, what is a perception? Perception is a process we use to make sense of experience. For example, when we see a young couple talking in a park or a restaurant, we come to a judgment that they are in the process of the relationship. So, the accuracy of this quick perception is debatable. There is also a process called thin slicing. So, thin slicing, like in a speed dating, we are able to make some judgment how close we want to become that potential dating partner. So, according to the researchers, this thin slicing process have proven like which or it's produced accurate judgment in most of the time. Each person may perceive things differently. Like one may see the same movie and enjoy it in different than others. Also, perceptions defines a reality. Like if you are playing a basketball game and you are in the court, when you see the hoop, it may look like a little bit larger for you, and you may improve your game according to that. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Monse, and I'm gonna be talking about frameworks of perception, which are things that can affect our way of looking and interpreting situations. So, the first one is schemata, and these are the templates of characteristics that influence our ideas of people. The second one is perceptual sets, and these are the tendencies to perceive things in a way that we have been conditioned to. For example, there was a study made where people read certain words out loud, and half of them were told that the words related to animals, and the other half were told that the words related to boating. So they added a misspelled word in between the list of words. So half of the people read it as seal, and the other half read it as sail. So that is one way that we can perceive things that we have been conditioned to. So the next framework of perception are selectivities, and these are when we notice only certain things of a situation and ignore the details. And the last one is ethnocentrisms and stereotypes. So ethnocentrisms are the tendency to see what is right and what is wrong, and they're also related to the feeling that your own culture is better than any other. Stereotypes are rigid perceptions of all members of a group. The book has a really good example of how ethnocentrisms and stereotypes work. They mention that after 9/11 happened, American kids started to beat up Muslim kids. These American kids thought that they were doing the right thing because of the stereotypes that grew around Muslim people. I know that there's a lot of things that influence our perception, and these are just some of the ones that they mentioned in the book, and I thought that they were really interesting and important to know.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. My name's Adrian Rodriguez, and I hope you guys are doing great during this crisis right now. I came across this article called Fallacies of Perception by Major J.W. Powell. I'm going to read you guys a passage from this article that grabbed my attention. I actually really liked it, so hope you guys liked it too. There are many misperceptions, as common as there are as to be scarcely noticed. If a person will observe his own thoughts from moment to moment, he will be surprised at the number of fallacious perceptions which he makes, some of which are immediately corrected, and others are corrected after the lapse of time, and probably many others that are never corrected, and because of their insignificance in the practical affairs of life. Power illustrates that the fallacies of perception have common judgment, and that hinders the ability of others' point of view. I'm going to show you guys a YouTube video that I came across that involves indiscrimination, illness, frozen evaluation, and snap judgment. So let's play the video right now.
Howdy, folks. We hope you've enjoyed your flight today. We're beginning our descent into...
All the boys are calling crazy girl. I hope she sings this tonight. I know. Hey, Dad, whoever, we need to go.
I'm on it. Oh, honey? Here's some money.
What do we got here?
Hello. I'm her daddy.
Patient has a fractured fibula, given a mild sedative, so I could be able to go home tomorrow.
Daddy's gonna be so excited.
All good.
That killed him.
Paging Dr. Palmer, Dr. Barbara Palmer, dial 452.
Hello. Well, how much are they asking?
Well, that's a lot of money for a deck.
Well, I hate to tell you this, but you're getting robbed. Did you hear me? You're getting robbed.
AmeriQuest, an open-minded, equal opportunity lender.
Hey, dude. You got to go down. Come on.
The media plays a huge part in our perception by showing us Hollywood's perception on what certain races, cultures, and gender roles are supposed to look like and act like. The more we are exposed to these forms of media could result in us being more accepting of social stereotypes, and the more likely we are going to start having unrealistic expectations in our friendships and relationships. The media can help us identify what we would consider to be appropriate behavior and help us place people into categories. The media can give us negative outlooks on gender and the roles some genders must attend to, and in a lot of cases, the media may lead us to stereotype against some minority groups. The media can also cause panic in viewers who are watching the news or seeing social media posts about violence or hate crimes around the world. The media, in a sense, has twisted our perception on real world events and what we should fear or think of being safe. There are ways to improve our perception. Many of them will help us relate to others. Being open-minded and trying to put ourselves in others' shoes are great examples of improving our perception.